Hello students, today we are going to do the second part of the first chapter matter in chemistry, that is the change of state. I'll quickly recap some points which we need to know for this module as well. If you remember, last time we discussed about the three states of matter: solid, liquid and gases. In the solid, the interparticle space is very less and they are strongly attracted to each other. That is why they are in the particular shape of a solid. In the liquid, the interparticle space is more than the solid, and so they are free to move about and take the shape of any container in which we put them. And in the case of gases, the molecules are very far apart and therefore they don't have a definite shape nor definite volume and mix with the gases around. So it's very important to understand this molecular structure. Now, because of this three structure, you might want to know why the following changes happen. So this change in state can happen because of two reasons, that is the change in temperature and change in pressure. So to understand how the change in temperature causes the change in state, I have drawn a diagram here where you can see when a solid has to change into liquid, it is called melting or fusion. And this happens because it absorbs energy to change from the solid state to the liquid state. When the liquid will change into the gaseous state, again it will need more energy, it will absorb more energy, and that process can be termed as boiling, evaporation or vaporization. The difference here being boiling happens in the overall liquid, but evaporation happens only from the surface. The solid can directly change into gas. That process is called sublimation. And the gas can also at times directly change to solid, which is called deposition. Also, the gas can change into liquid by the process called condensation or liquefaction. And the liquid can also freeze or solidify to form the solid. The best example to understand the solid liquid gases, the ice, water and water vapor. You know that when we have the ice, it is a solid. Ice is a solid because the particles are closely arranged. When we heat it, it changes into liquid. And we heat it further, it changes into gas. So, when there is a change from solid to liquid, there is absorption of thermal energy or heat energy, which is because of that temperature changes, the state of change is happening. And similarly, when gas is changing to liquid or liquid is changing to solid, there is release of thermal energy or the heat energy, which is resulting into the formation of the liquid and the solid. The next factor is change in temperature. When the temperature increases, we saw the following changes. But what happens when there is a change in pressure? Because of change in pressure, suppose we take gas. The molecule of gases are very far apart. So when I will apply pressure to the molecule of the gas, they will come closer and the gas will change into liquid. Now this will also happen when the temperature will come down. The kinetic energy will decrease and the gas will change into liquid under high pressure. If we further put more pressure on the liquid, the particles will come even more closer, resulting in the formation of the solid. Again, there will be decrease in pressure, and decrease in temperature and increase in pressure. So from solid to liquid we need to apply high pressure and the temperature is decreased, and when we change from liquid to solid, again we need to apply more pressure and the temperature will be decreased. You might have seen or heard about the changes of the gases, like in air, nitrogen, oxygen, all these are present, which we can liquefy and separate out, like liquid oxygen and liquid nitrogen. Even at your home you might be using LPG gas, liquefied petroleum gas, and in that when we apply pressure and fill it in the gas cylinder, when we open the valve to switch on the gas, the pressure is decreasing and thus the liquid is changing into gas and coming out as flame. So through that we can understand the change in state brought about due to temperature and pressure. I would like you all to keep viewing all the videos, and please don't forget to subscribe to be updated about all the coming chapters. Thank you.